I can take you to this individual.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
Every new meeting is an adventure.
Welcome.
What I know is customer lovely. Who would say a word?
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
Let us in. Devitt.
You shan't hear me complain about an early I can't tell you how I suffered at that. Are we to depart at this hour? I cannot see why we should choose to stumble around in the dark.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Ready to forge on?
Well met, sir.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard. A minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is opened.
I am confident we shall see this matter to a successful conclusion.
We're off to Vernwood Palace, then.
We want for information. Mayhap we ought to speak with this Sir Roderick. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
We're here, Master. It would seem we've a need to visit the palace. Let us make for the palace, that she might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. Pawns aren't permitted entry to the palace, but I would see you to the entrance if I may.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Oh?
Here we are.
Have no fear, Master.
You are the Arisen. Yet follow me. Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Have you heard the news? The new recruits are to be sent out to Melv. Melv, I say. I'm not sure who gave the orders, but it's beyond my...
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chamber.
business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown...
My lord...
Oh, unring you as if anyone now. If... What are you doing in here? I don't... Guards, seize the intruder.
Have faith in your arm! 'Twill see you through!
This is not my intent.
I'd sooner stay out of that where possible.
I would have been better off with Baker.
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
It is our duty to see this peace.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign. This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the... Let me see. Pray make haste in a meager clue. Though the political situation... I fear such a partner. At any rate, I will investigate these matters only once we have gleaned and ere it slips my mind.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this phase's fellow. But what precisely is their aim? Over here, if you please.
As a reward for you will of course require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your Majesty return once you've procured such attire.
Welcome. Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
Lots to do. And precious little time.
Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, many thanks. I appreciate the business.
These writings could be of import?
Let's have a look then.
There's no easy thing.
Our prayer is still not come. 'Tis here that the bodies of those who fall in vermond. I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead. Pray keep your voice low. Perhaps you've a moment to spare, an ear to lend. My days are spent in solemn reflection. An unsettled mind begets an unsettled world. An unsettled mind begets an My days are spent in solemn reflection. I have placed a mark upon the body you seek.
I did not come here by choice.
One Wakestone shard is a mere rock, but combined, they can work miracles.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake.
Master, my heart knows no great... people when I'm by your side.
Many thanks.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Ah, now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here. Feels eerie with no one about.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Where to now? I cannot
I'm
afford
strong
another
and my
night
mind
of
sharp.
cavorting. Mindless labor
Nice
is
place,
for
this.
mindless men.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. For some time now, 'twas said that and so, in the false sovereign's identity, but may up approaching the false sovereign. What say you, your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them once your infiltration is successful. Here. This should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, your Majesty. Ah, there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable... Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress... There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. A place with books lightly Kendrick of the gracious hand. is much we ought to tend to. If we ought shall change, if your majesty has any unfinished business to it, very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, he refuses to obey me. There's a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own powers arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true Arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the events that we have beheld afore now. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, proving your majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Allow me to speak to the agent we captured some days past. Perchance he knows aught of use.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brant's investigation.
Indeed, you are correct.
Skip another patrol.
Ah.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
I've a nose for rumours of every ilk.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this.
Wouldn't say no to a nice, juicy beast steak.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Our adventure continues.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
I'll feel a sight better once I get back in.
Winches on all sides.
It's a hard day.
I don't tell half as many lies as my parents. My head hurts just thinking about it. What an exhausting day. Every minute of this
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
'Tis my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue. Good day, sir.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Oh, I forgot. The only thing I've done.
Not without its charms.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
I'm
This
ill
is
at
more than I
ease.
can bear. This place gives me an ill feeling. This place gives me an ill feeling. The shop proposed would do me a world of good.
I'll pick that up. We might have need of it.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
Am I shedding?
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
Is it true you're the Arisen? That's what I've heard anyhow. Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen over in the tavern about 6 months ago. Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The Arisen takes the crown here in Vermund, after all. A fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith. Good luck to you.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune.
At once, master.
I swear I've never slept better. It's a waste of time. No one's listening.
Sweeping, laundry. My work's near done.
Loyalty's just another way to save your own skin. I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
This place offers a view of the sea.
Well, we shan't be diving in anytime soon.
Swear it. How dare you?
I'm lacking in devotion?
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
There's all watching me. I swear it.
Is this what I deserve?
Exploring.
This place gives me an ill feeling. Causes
If
conflict.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
I find such solace in life. Can't we make our own? It is my duty to devote my life to my birth and sure to be rewarded. I must
Humility is
strive
here.
to know the end.
It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you were to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? I dare not enter the palace, but I would fain escort you to the castle entrance.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
'Tis worth considering, if we've the time. We're here, Master.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Perchance you've heard. The coronation is soon to be held, it seems. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon, is recovered at last. No tidings could be more joyous. Indeed, 'tis a weight off my heart to think that our fair Vermund shall once again be governed by a true ruler.
Is there nary a chance to make a fresh acquaintance?
Always sets me to
Reckon you can do as you please, eh? Not sure why I patrol it, if I'm honest.
Not for it.
Weren't you listening? I told you to get lost.
A welcome respite from all that hassle and bustle.
I shan't let anything spoil my evening.